what they are pushing, I don't know. I just kind of feel like more of these clowns, like the way they were debating national anthem. Why can't these clowns be bold enough, right, to move a motion that is going to include referendum in that their trashy book? I mean, that one is just going to be like a church agbasa. Abi, service come to the end. If any of them decide to actually move a real motion, a motion that allows a referendum where everybody will have a chance to actually say, yes, we want to be part of this contraption. I mean, somebody should be bold enough with all of these bills flying left, right, and center. National anthem, new states, which other one? 6-year term. All this nonsense. They are just pure distractions to just keep you talking and busy. And then they can easily have something to say, oh, we will work with you, Loriro. We will give you this, so and so, when they can't. You know that.
We will work with you to build a Nigeria that is not corrupt. I bring you a message of hope.
We are going to spend a lot of resources on education.
Stop trying to think you know the solution. Politicians are always there trying to pretend that I have the solution. You don't. The real solution is to ask all of us, at least right now. That's how much consciousness people now have. Let's ask everybody who still want to be part of this contraption, right? Push that kind of bill, and I will be their fan. But listen to the other part.
With this, thank you so much.
Thank you, gentlemen of the press. Actually, if you look at what's happening today, it is bringing Nigeria closer to being what Nigeria should be. By the way, my name is Honorable Attorney Matthew Nwogu. I speak for the people of Abombise, Ngopala Federal Constituency. I am from Imo State. Now, why has it taken us so long to come to this point? It is simply because when you recycle, at a point, the products can never be useful anymore. You have to throw them away and bring in new products. That is why if you are involved in recycling, at a point you don't need those products anymore. Nigeria needs a total holistic change in terms of our electoral process. My colleagues have enumerated many of the reasons why we are doing what we are doing. But most importantly, if one is elected and he knows that he has a term of 6 years, he will perform for the 6 years because he'll be interested in his legacy. But these elections every 4 years makes it difficult for people. They perform for 2 or 3 years, believing that we have this thinking span that says, okay, he has performed. Then the next 4 years, they do whatever they want to do and go because you have already elected them. But if we make it a 6-term, single term, people will start working from the first day until their last day. Secondly, our elections being held the same day seizes these scattered elections where undue influences causes the outcome. In most elections that are scattered, the government in power carries the day. So we must come to a conclusion how everybody will be brought back to the table. All these scattered elections brought back, Nigerian elections held the same day. That way there will be no undue influence. People are no longer voting people of their choice. Those in power now carry the elections the way they want, simply because the challenges are there, but they are in charge of the security and other apparatus of the electoral process. That is the more reason why we must bring this thing to the table. Let Nigeria begin to behave like those countries that are democratic. If there are going to be scattered elections, let it be as a result of impeachment or death, but not because an electoral umpire or the court ruled that you are the governor on this particular day. From that particular day, you are sworn in. And then they will discount the number of days that the election was held. So your term starts running from that day. What that means is that if you are in power, you control the state. So we believe that when we all join together, that's why we are seeking your help here, and begin to bring things to the table, Nigerians will know that, yes, there's better ways to do things. I really appreciate the number I'm seeing here today covering this, and I believe with your help, Nigeria will be a better place to live. Thank you very much.
He has no job. He has.
All talk, politicians, their own solution to stop electoral violence, election manipulation, riggings, and all of that, or those in power controlling the result of the elections, is by proposing a 6-year term. So that because people are desperate, they want to be in power. Okay, maybe if they know that in 6 years' time, another person can be, they can have that chance, maybe they will not be so desperate. That's their solution, politicians. They'll tell you they are actually looking for solution, right? And then they will create, they create problems. Then in the process of solving that problem, they'll say, we are trying to fix the problem. So they will create more problems so that they will have more things to solve. And it is endless. Unfortunately, it is the same all over the world, but it is so different in Nigeria, because in Nigeria, where they are playing these games, they are watching their own citizens being killed and slaughtered or dying based on this game of creating a problem and then offering to solve the problem. In the process of solving the problem, pretending to be solving the problem, you create more problems so that you have more problems to resolve. And then you need more time. You need more than 4 years. You need 8 years. Or maybe you need 6 years. Then you need another 6 years. And just like that, because there's too many problems to resolve without resolving any at all. Politicians. It's unfortunate. So, and then talking about this regional system and all that, see, Dr. Charles Akpoki again, okay? He has something to say, and I want you to listen, please. But he said, somebody will be like, say please. Sorry, I want to say something quickly. We are almost at 2,000 of us on YouTube. If you haven't really subscribed to this channel and you love what you have been seeing so far, please do. If you haven't paid your own offering, which is like the broadcast, take a moment and go do that. Then come back and continue the engagement. Dr. Charles, regional system rumor.
So I have proposed the following, because the first thing is that the sense of unity and belonging in this country must be actualized. This anthem that you are asking us to sing, though tribe and tongue may differ, in brotherhood we stand. must become a reality. Help us to build a nation where no man is oppressed. Must become a reality. And this is why I am proposing this. Presently, we have 6 geopolitical zones. And we must build on these 6 geopolitical zones. Number 1, let's have 6 presidential candidates emerge from the 6 zones. We now have a presidential council of 6 presidents from the 6 political zones. I think in Spain, they have something close to that, where people from Barcelona, the Basque region, they have a president in the federal presidential council. We must design our own system. So we have 6 presidents, each from this zone. So we'll have 1 from Southeast, 1 from South-South, 1 from Southwest, North Central, Northeast, Northwest. So the country is represented. The country is represented. And they will stay for 12 years instead of 1 man, either staying for 6 years, the one that is being proposed, or the one of 1 man staying for 8 years. And then this presidential council will have a presidential spokesman every 2 years. He will be the president of the country for 2 years. His duties would involve ceremonial activities, while day-to-day governance is a collective responsibility of the 6-man presidential council. What are the benefits of this? Number 1, all regions of the country will be represented. Number 2, nearly all religions will be represented. Number 3, as it is being rotated within a space of 12 years, we will have had all segments of this country become president of this country. The next thing is that because collective decision will be taken, 1-man dictatorship, which we are seeing in this country, will not take place. 1 man cannot corner all portfolios and whatever to 1 tribe, 1 race, 1 region, like as Buhari did when he was in power. And so this 6-man presidential council, they will share portfolios. Usually the portfolios that are very relevant in governance in Nigeria include the following: petroleum, works, defense, internal affairs, finance, and external affairs. We can put the portfolio of external affairs under the man who is the presidential spokesman.
It is smoke Igbo. It is take India. It is smoke Igbo. It is take India.
So just in case if we have anybody in the audience that is also filled with such imagination, that's why I brought a video to you. Okay? Because don't rule it out. There are those who feel like, oh, this wala too much. It'd be like, say, the problem of Nigeria is everybody wants to be president. Okay? So what if we just put a system together that makes it easier for you to be president? Maybe we will have peace. The people that imagination won't finish. But I say Dr. Charles Akpoki is becoming one of them, or he's probably one of them. But he's not alone. There are people who have that kind of idea. Like them bury your placenta inside this Lord Lugard Nigeria. Abba, we are trying to say, okay, if the conversation around this contraption comes up, make everybody try, brace up, and do everything they can to go their separate ways. Una they bring idea. Like, why must you always like want to be? What is wrong with people? Why are you so afraid to stay alone? Why do you want to placate some people and think in return they are going to give you good life? Why are you proposing a system that allows the continuation of this madness? Baba, Nigeria is a place where we say true, Baba. Now I'll tell you true. We don't like ourselves, so we can't wait to kill ourselves. Every given opportunity, everybody don't come out a cutlass. Come out now, this is now gone. People just want to finish you simply because you are Igbo, Yoruba, or you are this. And right now, everybody is endangered. Why do you want to keep this contraption? Why? What is wrong with some of you elderly people too? Now, you agree this whole thing is messed up. A lot of you witness the regional system. Support it. Which one is a sixth president? For who? For what? Everybody, they go in separate ways, right? If there's a chance for us to sit down, people who have a lot in common, in proximity, let them discuss and march together and enjoy their own autonomy. It won't need six presidents. Don't join them in promoting that kind of idea. Doctor, if you are watching this video, stop Shebe, stop that. Professor, don't do that anymore. That's your second video that I saw. And I was like, I know a lot of people have this idea. It is GPT. It is deceit. What you are witnessing in Nigeria today is called clash of civilization. Somebody already said it. There were those who genuinely, who intentionally kept the people, or a certain population of northern Nigeria in the dark. They want them to remain like that. They want them to see that if they want something and they can't get it, they can go out and kill people. So that they, the politicians, can go warn the rest of Nigeria. The reason why our people are killing people is because, they want something. So then somebody is saying for peace. When unity begging gone. When unity begging gone, begging for unity. There's no point in begging. We can all do well in our different abode. There's no need to break the whole thing up. If you want to break up into 6 countries, I support that. If you want to break up into 16 countries, I support that. Papa, I won't need Berugon. Why would they fear? There are countries all over Europe, all over the world with population of 5 million people. Niger Republic, Chad, Mali, Burkina Faso, they are all landlocked countries, right? But they are countries. They still function. It won't be gone. This idea of this contraption is not working for anyone. Any idea of trying to say, I have an idea. Like they will say when I was in Ejebu, right? In Odogbolu. So there is this kind of a joke. And it's a joke from somebody who is drunk. Somebody who pretend that they are drunk or stupid. Okay? Because in Yoruba land, right? Whenever we're having the Ijala out there is where they are doing this, this bariatric or so of the hunter. Is hunter, I think it is called hunter's rhyme. So I don't know. Ijala out there, that's what we call it in Yoruba land. Okay, say man, Koriko. Or in Ijebu, right? So it's like Ma Koriko. And that is, I want to sing a song. And then everybody will be like, Oya ko. Or because that person is acting stupid. Okay? So they will kind of pop up and be like, they'll say, yeah, sing now. And then the next thing will be, you expect them to sing the hunter's rhyme or da. And then they will just be like, twinkle, twinkle, little star. I'll be like, oh, F off, man. Here you get. That is exactly, okay? That is exactly what some people, right, when they want to offer you a solution, they say, I have an idea on how to make Nigeria work. I have a solution. Oh, yeah. Then others will be like, don't say it. Please swallow that. Swallow it. It is better to keep your mouth shut and let everybody think you are intelligent than for you to open your mouth and erase all doubt. You know, people can look at you and be like, this person must be intelligent. Look at the dressing. Look, this guy must be professor. And professors are like, intelligent people must see the way he looks. He must be very intelligent. And then they say, oh yeah, Egba Mike Soro. And you started talking like person where we say, he no get sense at all. And they say, God damn it, man. Person if you judge a book by the cover. I thought they said this person a professor. Now, so we see him. Professor in what? You want to hear him? What? Tell us, professor in what? He's a professor in Arabic study. Oh no, I thought, you know what I mean? Like, he's a professor in a religious study. They say a religious study professor. No wonder. Anyway, we do have people like that. Keep your solution about Nigeria, my dear. Keep it. Swallow it. The only solution to that contraption have many problems. Is just to stop doing the same thing again and again and expect a different result. Have you ever met a mad Nigerian that is also, and listen, I don't want to generalize. I just saw this video and I'm like, oh my God, why people they craze for Nigeria? I'm talking about those of you who are not in Nigeria, those of us who are not in Nigeria, who feel so much closer to what is happening in Nigeria. There is no amount of closeness that Mayogun brings you to what is happening in Nigeria that is also going to be close. It's never going to be close to experiencing the madness in Nigeria. Nigeria is a place where the oppressed, the impoverished Nigerians, they actually have strong, passionate hatred towards Peter Obi that is not in government than they have against the people in government. I've never seen anything like this before. Like, people are angry. They are angry with Obi. Not like the way they are actually angry at the government that is destroying their lives. And it is strange, honestly. Like, I would expect them to spend more energy in chasing down the Tinubu's roguish, illegitimate government. Use that such energy, right? And see maybe something will change. But there are those of them that what you see on social media, those rhetorics you see on social media, those hateful rhetorics, divisive rhetorics, you need to see what they look like outside. Here is one of Showore's supporters, unfortunately. This is not funny though. It is an harassment. But I want you to take a look at his eyes and tell me this is not a madman. Tell me, I will believe you that this is not a madman.
Me anyway want to show me, I will speak the truth for you. Let them know this truth, that Nigeria is dark, Nigeria is backward, Nigeria is useless, Nigeria is suffering because of dogma of religion, dogma of tribe. Look at this one telling me rubbish about Obi. He doesn't know who Obi is. Go and ask Obi who is his chief butcher. James Wanfo. Where is the Wanfo? Daki Izu youth, Daki Okuzu youth. Inside the Zoo River, ENSA 2020, where were this marker? Where were you when we were shot at and let it again? This just switch right now. It's in Canada as a figure thief because of these thinking people. He goes to school, he's not educated. What is your school? Nigerian school is a rubbish place to go. I hate the schools I went to. They are rubbish. I trash all those rubbish. You know what can save you? It's not God. It's not Satan. It is you that will lead yourself by a revolution now. If you don't revolt, obedient people are zombies. No naira, you are still obedient. Me anyway want to show me.
So tell me, do you think that person is normal? I mean, I have seen Showore supporters on social media. Almost the energy, you can easily tell. It's so coordinated. I'm kind of asking myself too, like, this energy. You could easily channel them into maybe actually facing those who are ruining your lives. That you are so scared of somebody who has no power, who have no nothing, to affect any of your lives as we speak. I mean, you are so terrified of him. So terrified of him. That some of you are like, physically like lunatics. I don't understand. And when I saw that, I was like, okay, I don't know. It's been a while that, I have seen the level of frustration displayed by some people who I would sort of believe they believe in themselves that they have something to rescue Nigeria. And when they say revolution now, I say that too. There could be a lot of things going on behind the scene. Okay? But I never expected somebody to go that in a commercial bus.